All right. Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk with Patrick podcast, one of the realest podcasts in the world, the land, the galaxy, and in the whole entire universe. That is right. I'm back, baby. Yes. This is a little different segment. I'm doing a Thankful Sunday today. I may do another one day, but I'm doing it for today just because I feel like we need the energy. We need some positivity going. And also, we need to be thankful and show gratitude. And plus, the kind of people I see and interact with a lot, man, some of these stories is real impactful. It put life in perspective. Because even when I'm having bad days, I'm like, you know what? I'm not dealing with what they dealing with. You know what I mean? Because like one person I pick up, he let me see, neither one of his kidneys work, and he can't even get a transplant. So he pretty much on borrowed time. And I asked him, I said, how you feel knowing the inevitable? And he's like, honestly, man, he said, I'm really kind of sad, and I'm trying to make the best of it. I'm like, damn, So it just makes me real thankful and appreciative for my life because my life ain't perfect. I went through a lot. I got a lot of different trauma as well, for sure. I'm still working through things and processing things for sure. But I'm not dealing with that. You know what I mean? Like even when I had my injury, when I was debilitated for a while, that was rough. It really was rough, especially mentally. It was really bad. But some of these people I'm interacting with, they have chronic pain for the rest of their life. Like they can't even walk. You know what I mean? Like their legs it can't even function. Their back is messed up. If they hit a bump on the road, it hurts. So seeing these people and talking to these people really put things in perspective, make me real thankful. And I'm blessed. You know what I mean? I'm very blessed, to be honest. I'm blessed to have my health. I'm blessed to have my strength, to have my mind. That's a huge thing because I'm around people with traumatic brain injuries as well. And to hear their stories before to hear their stories of how they were before they had the injuries or had a stroke is mind blowing. It shows you that we're one decision and one situation away for being in the same predicament. So that's why I try to treat people with respect at all times. You know what I mean? Like, but now if people just being disrespectful or they playing games, whatever, I just cut them off. It's like I ain't got time for that. But people in general who are respectful, I will do as such, pretty much. But yeah, I just want to send out some gratitude out into the universe, and I just want everybody to keep grinding and let's try to be positive as much as we can be. I know it's not easy. It's hard. I get it. So many distractions out there. So many different things that's pulling us in different directions. But we have to remain focused and stay on top of our goal. Real shit. We need to. I mean, there's so many people I know that passed away at a young age. Like I said, my parents passed. My brother passed. Some of my cousins was murdered. Some of my friends was murdered. Some of them are locked up for the rest of their life in prison. Some people I know strung out on drugs. They lost everything. But I also know people who doing very well as well. They very successful. They making money. They in the entertainment business. They got their own business practice. All these different variations of people I know. They all impact on me. They all have. The ones that's dead that died early, and the ones that's in prison, they taught me to value my freedom and my life. Because we all on borrowed time. But I mean, some people are more on borrowed time than others, but we all on borrowed time. We're born to die pretty much, and we got to make the best of it while we're still here. That's why I'm trying to make a good impact while I'm still here on this earth. Not perfect, because I'm not perfect. I'm a man. I'm human. All right, I do manly things. All right, I'm just saying, but I'm trying to do my best to be the best version of myself, like I said before, and I'm going to keep achieving that as much as I can. Like that's the goal, to keep trying to better myself. But yeah, I just want to show gratitude. I want to do this segment about that specifically, just because I see so many people going through the motions, and times is hard. Times been hard for a long time, especially with the recession and how the economy is just plummeting. The housing market is so expensive. A lot of us can't afford houses, let alone retirement. Good Lord. I don't know what we'll have. So that's why I'm trying to grind right now and get stuff on the road. Like even some days I get a little discouraged and little defeated as well. And I'm like, man, so what's the point even doing all this and blah, 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 blah. But once I wake up the next day, I recharge, I regroup. I say, you know what? let's tackle it. Let's tackle this day and make the best of it. Let's make these little small steps. Let's put these bricks together until we build a house. You know, so that's my mindset. What I'm trying to do right now is just keep grinding and grinding and grinding, piece by piece by piece, until I get to where I want to be at. And who knows, I may never get to where I want to be at, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'm not gonna just sit there and just lay by the wayside and deteriorate. I'm not doing that. No, I seen way too much. Like I said, I seen the wicked and I seen greatness. And the stuff that I have seen that I consider greatness, I want a piece of that. You know what I mean? I want some of that. Yeah. Oh yeah. So that keeps me going forward. It keeps me pushing higher and higher. And like I said, just working my mindset more, keep it strong, keep pushing. Even experience that I had with loss, those situations helped me keep pushing as well, because we're only here for a certain amount of time. And this is not Grand Theft Auto or any video game. We don't come back. I mean, let's say if we do come back, right? Let's say if I be reincarnated, because sometimes I do feel like I've been here before. Sometimes I do, but if I come back, I won't have the same experience in this body that I'm having right now. So it's like I got to take advantage of opportunities and different experiences that I want to obtain. Why not? Life is short. And this is my documentation right here. I'm documenting my life right here. You know what I mean? Like you seeing it in real life action, baby. That's right. Okay. Because in the past, I say 100 so years ago, people couldn't do that. Well, even before that, I say 50 years ago, people didn't have their home studio where they can record their life. I'm recording mine right now. Okay. I got a lot to catch up on though. For real, for real. Good Lord. But yeah, but this is my life, this is my documentation right here. You know what I mean? Like this is what I'm doing, just trying to put out some good energy out here and just make my way. You know what I mean? I hope my life and my story can be an inspiration for other people to keep being persistent and passionate in what they want in life. Because I'm determined to get it. I'm determined to make it happen. Even if I don't, even if I fall short, I'm like, you know what? We gotta keep making it happen, baby. That's right, baby. Got to. I refuse to take no for an answer. I'm serious. I gotta keep going. You know, life is short and we got to make it happen. We have to make it happen. We have to. It's just very important. It's very vital and necessary. At least for me, it is. I mean, some people are content and okay, but me, nah. I always been a big dreamer. Even as a kid, even dealing with the drama at that time, I would, watch TV shows sometimes. I will go outside, of course, but I watch TV shows like sitcoms and I would envision myself as those characters and I would envision my future as bigger than life. You know, my mom always told me to dream, so I always dream. And I have put action to my dreams, but then somehow in the middle of it, I get discouraged or get sidetracked somehow. Because even with the boxing thing, I had so much potential with that. I'm gonna talk about the boxing thing, I think, on my next episode, I believe, but I saved that for another time with the Evander Holyfield when I met him and everything, and the connection with my trainer Benny Hurd and this guy. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, so with the boxing, the fighting and stuff, Muay Thai, whatever, like I had so much potential with those things, and I got sidetracked because I was good at music production. You know what I mean? I used to make music, right? Sample, do original, whatever, all this stuff. And I could not really figure out what I really wanted to do 100%. Like I was indecisive. I didn't know. I was just good at multiple things. And that's a gift and a curse when you're multi-talented. It really is. Not say, oh, I'm the most talented ever. No, I'm not saying that, but I was very talented. You know what I mean? I had my own sound, my own style that you cannot compare. You know what I mean? Like I shoot for that. Even the way I dress, my personality, I want to stand out as much as I can. I do not want to be like anybody else. I don't want anybody to compare me to such and such. Nah, man, Pat, no, 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 can't do that. No, I'm the one and only. I'm a once in the blue moon type of guy. Okay, I'm a rare gem, so appreciate me while I'm still here. Oh yeah, because once I'm gone, baby, I'm gone. I'm out of here. So, but at least you have these videos and you have this audio that I'm leaving as well. I'm about to say something. But yeah, I have some more guests coming through real soon. Should be some pretty interesting dialogue. and some informative things, and also some entertaining things as well. But yeah, because my thing is like I want to interview people, your everyday people, and also people who are doing huge things as well. I want to keep growing, to keep evolving, and make this platform a huge thing, and also help people along the way. They can share their business, share they whatever they want people to know about them, and maybe they can get followers and get people that can do business with them or whatever. I don't know, whatever the case may be. Right? I'm all about that. I just want to pull back and reach and help others. And so yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for people who have stay tuned in, listen to me, and check my product out. I'm still learning along the way. I'm still trying to get better, and it takes time. It takes a lot of time. It's just like working out. When you're trying to build muscles, you got to keep at it. You got to be consistent. You have to be consistent. Consistency is the key. All right. I couldn't even talk right for a second. Good Lord. But that's the kind of thing I'm on, right? I'm just trying to, pull back and help people along the way. Yeah, so I got some exciting stuff, guests coming through for sure, and some more stories I'm gonna share. But back to this grateful thing, this thankful Sunday thing. I mean, like I'm not a religious person at all, but I do believe in God. I'm very in tune with my spirituality for sure. So definitely grateful for the man upstairs, and I'm just trying to be a better version of myself. And I'm just blessed. I mean, I'm very blessed. Like I said, my father was into all kind of stuff. People that know, they know. I remember one time. Well, this didn't got to do with him. This a whole different situation. But I remember I was at a party one time. It was back in like '05. It was a buddy of mine. I'm not gonna say her name. If she hears, she'll know what I'm talking about. But I was at her party, and a fight had broke out, and I knew it because I felt the tension. You had all these different people from different parts of like different counties and different towns, whatever. And you had like all this animosity, this friction going on, and I feel like, man, I don't know about this. This is gonna be pretty, bad. And people mean mugging and everything, and they say, a fight had broke out, and a shooting started happening. A shooting had occurred, and I took out running. I did. I'm like, man, because that could have been me. I could have got hit for real, because it was dark outside. We didn't know we didn't know where the bullet was aiming at. We didn't know. Make a long story short, I escaped for sure. Obviously, I did, but I went to work. I think the following day or the day after that, I can't remember, but because it was like back in 2005. I saw her and she was like crying or whatever. And I say, is everything okay? And she told me that like two people had got shot. And one of them, I think he ended up being paralyzed from the waist down. I'm like, geez, man. So that could have been me or whoever. So, man, it's like little things like that experience that I had. I'm like, man, like I'm blessed for real. I'm very blessed. Even with boxing, I'm blessed. I never had no brain damage. And you know what I mean? Because some people die from getting in the ring the first time, even just sparring. Because sometimes we spar hard, sometimes. But I'm just blessed. I'm grateful to have my head on my shoulders and to try to, you know, make light of things and not focus so much on negativity. Like I said, I don't even watch the news. I don't. The news is so horrible. It keeps people divided, and people love misery. And I'm one of those people. I do not like that shit. All right. Some of this stuff I've been around. Well, a lot of stuff I've been around. I lived. I'm cool. No thanks. I like the positivity. I like the peace and tranquility that I'm getting out here. You know what I mean? Like being around the mountains and being around like a lot of cool people, open-minded individuals, and just learning different things and embracing different experiences and embracing nature a lot more as well. I appreciate those experiences because it helped me as a man and as a person, a human being, to grow. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be on that level. I want to keep growing and evolving and be a whole different entity as time go on. I don't know what I'm gonna be like the next 5 to 10 years, but hopefully, in God's willing, I'm alive. That I'll be on a whole different level. You know what I mean? Like just mentally. Well, mentally, I don't know I did that, but mentally, physically, spiritually, financially too. Can't forget that part. That's a huge. Oh Lord, that's huge. Yes. Oh yeah. I mean, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like our livelihood is based off finances too. So we have to be on top of that. And that's one of my goals is to keep building that eventually to accumulate some wealth and have things set up for me as I get older. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a spring chicken anymore, especially as a former athlete. I'm not a spring chicken at all. I mean, I look great. I look young, younger for sure. Some people think I'm in my 20s, which is a blessing, but I'm not. I have a couple of gray hairs coming through. But anyways, I'm about to head on out, and I hope y'all have a great Sunday. And please take care of yourself. And like I said, just be grateful, be thankful, show gratitude, be appreciative. Thank the man upstairs. Whatever you believe in, Allah or Buddha, whoever it is, trees, who I don't care. You know what I mean? Believe in something, praise it, be thankful. We all lucky to wake up today. And to wake up tomorrow, we blessed to wake up tomorrow too. So we need to be appreciative, okay? We need to be appreciative because I know things hard. I know the economy is jacked up right now, and gas prices are insane, and grocery stores insane. That's a whole different bill right there alone. Good Lord, I mean, 5 items is like $100 now. Good grief! I remember $100 used to get about like 17 items. Not today, not today's standards. No, 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 no. But again, like so I'm blessed to be alive. I'm blessed to find ways to survive and make money for sure. So let's just be thankful. Enough of this division shit and all this bickering and beefing and all this crazy stuff going on. It's fine to have conversations to have a better understanding, but when you start belittling people and insulting people and calling people out their names just because they have a different opinion than you, or you don't want to hear somebody's opinion, that could probably be vital and maybe help you. I don't know. Come on, people. Let's do better, okay? Now, this not just black, white, whatever. It's everybody. We need to do better as a human, as a society. We need to do better for real. We need to, because this is BS, all right? The social media thing, I use it too, but good Lord, people use it just to bicker and complain all day long. I'm like, how do you wake up every day doing that? I will be lethargic. I'll be done. One more thing before I get off. I don't know if people notice. Whenever you're on social media and you constantly like posting negative news or you're bashing men, you're bashing women, or just all this negative shit like shootings and a lot of street fights, you notice how your energy, your vibrations just feel so low. I know for me it did. When I have read those things, or even look, I'm like, man, my energy feels horrible because you end up getting sucked down into hours watching content like that, and that stuff exhibits so much negative energy. It's not worth it. So going forward, guys, not trying to say everybody what to do because I'm not your father. I'm not the authority. I'm not none of that. Okay, I'm just saying I suggest that people should really focus on more positive things and just try to grow and evolve, man. Like let's try to be more positive. People talks about depression all the time and all these different things. Like, okay, well, what are we gonna do to change that dynamic? We got to put our part in. We can't just expect the government or whoever to save us. We need to take the initiation, my bad, the initial steps to better ourselves. All right. But anyways, thanks for tuning in once again, and stay tuned in for the next episode of Let's Talk with Patrick podcast. I appreciate you for sitting down with me once again and listening or riding, whatever you're doing. I don't know, riding, bike, car, or whatever you're riding. All right, you listening? Cool. All right, take it easy and stay blessed. Peace.